So we're here just before the 350 million download celebration, and it seems to be pretty much confirmed, all but confirmed at this point, that it's gonna be Cell Saga. And Cell Saga, Cell Saga is fine, but I just think it's too soon, personally, for the Cell Saga. Ink Gohan and, not Ink Gohan, Ink Cell and AGL Gohan are still aging fine. They're still good units, and they're only even 2 years old. I know that, like, you can say, oh, the Blue Fusions came out 2 years ago. The Fusions came out 2 years ago, and 2 years before that, you got the Fusions again, the Super Saiyan 4s with the 2 and 4 year anniversary. But I kind of feel like the anniversary units are very, very, what's the word? Restrained. Like, they need to be two equally very hype units, and like Fusions, Goku and Vegeta, like those are really the only units. But like for the worldwide download celebration, we can get like different units. I don't know, whatever, it doesn't really matter, that's besides the point. But so first off, we've got Goku, who he's physical, super physical, because I personally believe that super physical is probably far and away the worst typing. That's super class, this worst super class typing. This could be like, this is cool, like art, I don't know. It's not really art, it's just screenshot from the show, but like this could be like some cool SSR art, you know. But anyways, the 12 to 17 key super attack. I'm too lazy to make up a name, but it's basically the animation of, like, right here, when Cell splits into 4 and Goku flies into the air, and then he flies back and dunks on them, you know. He raises attack and defense by 30% for 6 turns and causes Colossal. His 18 key super attack, the instant transmission Kamehameha, right? Now, I thought it was a genius with this. I thought it was massive, geek brain, Chad, amazing, incredible with this super attack idea. So basically what he does is that he counters enemy super attacks before this card's attack. And they can't be negated, because that'd be kind of lame and would kind of ruin this character's, a very big portion of his character's kit. If like AGL, Evolution Blue Vegeta would super attack this guy and he gets nuked. He gets 30% attack and defense permanently for each super attack dodge this way. And his key has to be at like 18 key to do it. Like, it's kind of like Tech Gogeta needs to be at 18 key to do his to get his super attack nullification. It's the same thing for this, but it has to be even before like this unit gets attacked, or like when not when the turn starts, but like when you start attacking and you can't control the key spheres and stuff anymore. You know what I mean? Okay, why am I explaining myself? And he's got a 50% chance to stun on it. Yeah, you know, he's the animation. Looks pretty cool. Passive is he gets 3 key and 100% attack and 180% defense. Gives allies 3 key when attacking an extreme class enemy, like the Prime Battle EZA Super Saiyan Goku. And this works pretty well with him because he's mainly designed to be a slot 1 unit anyway. And then he randomly changes 1 type of key spirit to rainbow, so he's a rainbow orb changer. He foresees enemy super attacks. I don't know why it says any, but you know, enemy, for 2 turns when there's a Gohan attacking in the same turn. It's not like 2 turns like STR Vegeta. It's like 2 turns at the start of turn. So like you can see it this turn and then the next turn, and then when he comes around, it activates again. So basically you have to keep him on rotation for this to work. If you float him off, it's not going to work. That 1 turn where he's not on rotation, it'll be messed up. He gets 30% defense when an enemy survives this unit's attack. Like, you know, Cell survived his instant transmission Kamehameha. This is permanent, and it's once only. He gets 30% defense when there's an android or time traveler category enemy. Wonder who that could be. And then he gives allies whose name includes Gohan a 59% attack for 2 turns when HP falls below 59% once only. This guy is kind of really designed to buff up Gohans, youth Gohans anyway, like mainly ones from the mainly Super Saiyan 2 Gohans. His attack is pretty low. Kind of want this guy to be doing like 3 million, 4 million, not even 4 million, like just 3 million, without any super attack counters. Because this guy, he's really mainly designed to be a defensive unit. He doesn't really need to be doing a lot of damage. And I mean, I think APT guys are kind of crazy sometimes. Not all of them, but a lot of them are. I mean, screw APT people, dude. People who say like Blue Kaioken Goku is like God. I don't know, man. He's got an active skill. It's basically when he surrenders and then goes talks to Gohan and says, "Were you struggling to keep up with me in Cell's fight or anything like that?" Active skill condition is 59% below HP. HP is 59% or below. The effect gives Super Saiyan allies 2 ki and 20% attack for 2 turns, like Tapion and Minutia. And Super Saiyan 2 category allies 3 ki and 40% attack and defense. This is an active skill buff, so units like HL LR Gohan will probably hit like a freight train with this active. Leader skill, Super Saiyan and Cell Saga, 3 ki and 170% across the board, because I think Super Saiyans needs a new leader. Namek Goku's not going to get an easy A for quite a while. And Super Saiyan team is kind of dead. Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku is only 130%, which is pretty mid. But Super Saiyans could be a good team, but it just needs a new leader. Cell Saga needs a super class leader. Cell as a leader is like, Cell is like really the only villain of the Android / Cell Saga. I mean, like even the androids, they don't really link well with Cell. And you're mainly gonna really be wanting to run Saiyans on this team. His categories are Pure Saiyans, Super Saiyans, Turtle School, Kamehameha, Goku's Family, Android / Cell Saga. Those are the main ones. I added these 3 because I think you should be on full power, because this is like definitely it's very reinstated inside the show when you're watching the animes or reading the manga that this attack is his full power, and now he's like decreasing. He's getting weaker. He's on rapid growth because he's a Room of Spirit and Time character, a hyperbolic time saber character. All of them are on rapid growth. It's an evolution because he kind of perfects the Super Saiyan form. Like he doesn't get Super Saiyan like this, but he perfects the Super Saiyan form from training in the hyperbolic time chamber. So I just said maybe. The links are Super Saiyan Golden Warrior, prepared for battle, shocking speed, experienced fighters, fierce battle, and legendary power. So pretty good links. He's looking pretty solid. I didn't make a banner unit for this guy, but when I was spitballing in my head, I just decided like a Krillin, who's a pretty good healer with the sensu beams and stuff. So next we have Cell. Obviously he's Extreme Tech, because Extreme Tech is like far and away. It's not even close. Extreme Tech is so bad compared to literally every other typing. Yeah, look at that. He says second form Cell. I know we had the STR second form Cell, but same name update, so it doesn't really matter. His leader skill, the Regenerative Warrior category. So this is a new category that he would be introducing. It's like basically the regeneration tag from Legends. I think that would be a very, very, very good team to add to Dokkan, and I think it should be in the game already. I thought Tech Exchange Boo, that terrible garbage unit, was gonna come out with this category, the Regenerative Warrior category, and full power. Full power needs a new leader in the story. 170% in 3 ki across the board. 12 to 17 ki super attack is the Solar Flare. He stuns, guaranteed stun, because he's like a super battle road unit, I guess. And he raises attack and defense for 6 turns. 18 ki is absorption. It's basically, it's kind of him. It's mainly his animation of him absorbing 17. And what it does is it raises attack and defense for 1 turn, and seals the enemy and recovers 15% HP. And that's just a picture of him absorbing 18. I guess this could be like the active skill animation, active skill thingy. But anyways, passive is 3 ki, 100% attack and defense. He gives Regenerative Warrior category allies 2 ki and 20%. Same for full power category allies, and he's the same for Android category allies, because I think the Android team needs a bit of help. They just got a Extreme Super Battle Road stage, and so they could really use help from like this guy. This guy is probably like, I'd imagine that these units are probably, they're bare minimum top 5, like definitely. I dare say they're the best units. If these units came out, they'd be the best units in the game. Anyways, yeah, he supports, and he has a revival mechanic that if your HP is above 30% when the turn starts, and it doesn't work with an LR cell, because this is supposed to be like, you either get Cell's transformation or you get this guy's revival mechanic. And basically, you need a regenerate, like one of the categories he supports: regenerative warriors, full power, or androids on the team. So it's basically free. Come on, like you can easily make a unit on each team. Like even Goku himself is on full power, so he'll activate this. And he fully revives, and he transforms into perfect Cell. Not perfect form Cell like the Int before he transforms, but like perfect Cell after he explodes King Kai's planet. He has got an active skill, which is basically this. He absorbs 18. And the condition is 4 turns. His links are Big Bad Bosses, Messenger from the Future, Attack of the Clones, Nightmare, Brutal Beatdown, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Categories are all the categories LR Cell basically has, and then his own category. Did I not add that? I didn't add that. Let me just regenerative warrior. And then, yeah, that's his categories. Wait, did I add it? Yeah, no, I didn't. That's resurrected warriors. Okay, so we've got this guy. This is perfect. This is Cell perfect form. His 12 to 17 cube super attack raises allies by 20%. Allies defense by 20% for 2 turns. Lowers attack and causes colossal. His 18 key raises allies defense for 2 turns and causes colossal. His passive, testing out the perfect body. 3 key, 150% attack and defense. He rainbow orb changes like Goku. The second form Cell supports this guy. Rainbow orb changes, kind of the same niche. But extreme category allies, 3 key, which is I've always really liked this about the Goku Black units. So I think Cell should do this too. I just slapped it on him. He's got a medium chance of performing an additional super attack, which can lower the enemy's attack, which is good for Super Battle Road. And then he's got the revival mechanic too, and that's the rest of his passive. His links are Shocking Speed, Messenger from the Future, Big Bad Bosses, Kamehameha, Ultimate Life Form, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. So it's basically the same as in LR Cells, except I think I got rid of Gentleman for Shocking Speed, which Cell units should just have Shocking Speed for free. Yeah, that's his transformation. Yeah, his categories are obviously the same. Alright, so here's just like perfect Cell, like that thing. His super attacks they're literally in Evolution Blue Vegetas and AGL UI Gokus. So basically, God tier. Passive, back and better than before. That reminds me of like a song or something, but anyways, gets 4 key, 160% attack and defense. It reduces damage received by 50%. Randomly changes one type of key sphere to rainbow. He does the same thing as Goku, but you need to keep him on rotation for this. It activates like at the start of turn, not when he like transforms. And then he gets 30% attack when there's a Super Saiyan category enemy, and he's got a high chance of performing an additional super attack. This Cell is just super ooga booga, like really strong, really good defensively, which is what I think an LR Cell needs. In LR Cell, I don't think he's good enough to go type neutral into the God event, so I kind of wanted this guy to be able to go type neutral, because you want to run them with this guy's basically tailor made to go with in LR Cell. Yeah, so that's that guy. The banner unit for this guy would have been Super Trunks, like the Easy Ace, and Super Trunks, because this guy, destroyed Super Trunks, laughed at him, absolutely destroyed him, like, yeah. Is that everything? I think so. So next up, This guy is the Part 2 LR. Yeah, so what I kind of went for is Goku versus Cell as the main thing, because at the end of the day, even Goku, like, he's just not going to sell as well as Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. So from a business perspective, I'd imagine it'd be smartest to have Super Saiyan 2 Gohan as the summonable LR, because nobody likes summoning for legendary summon units. Because those banners are usually just god-awful terrible. But, yeah. So, anyways, let's just get into his kit. His leader skill is Exploding Range of Super Saiyan 2 category, 4 key and 150% across the board. I kind of like these leader skills, like Angel Golden Frieza's leader skill. Yeah, it's pretty good. 12 to 17 key super attack raises attack for 3 turns and causes colossal damage. His 18 key super attack is the Father-Son Kamehameha. I know we've got like the AGL or Gohans, but like even that one could look better. Like I know it looks good, but I feel like it could look better. And it's Gohan, you know, Gohan prints money. Just look at me and you see Tech Gogeta's animation, which his 18 key super attack, in my opinion, is just far and away the single best animation in the entire game. There's nothing close to it. Even like Blue Gogeta's active skill, like I just think that animation is just superb, godly, and I think that the Father-Son Kamehameha could get better representation. It raises attack for 3 turns and causes mega colossal damage. He's got a unit super attack, and the condition is a Vegeta on the Super Saiyans category. So like the new recently released SCR Super Vegeta would activate this, and other Super Saiyan Vegetas, and it greatly raises attack for 3 turns and causes mega colossal. This passive is super basic, and I think this Gohan is actually going to be just hitting like ridiculous numbers. Like when you factor in the fact that he's got the boost like from this guy, because you're going to be trying to run these two on the same rotation. When you factor in this, that he gets this, and then the active skill, what else? The unit super attack, especially on the turn after. Not the unit, even actually just any attack really. Even the regular 18 key super attack, which raises his attack, so he's going to be getting a very big attack boost from there. This guy's really just getting a lot of attack. He only gets 58% defense because I kind of wanted him to be a glass cannon. Like, you know, maybe he's like in El Rose, where he's got like 130, 140, 150, 160k defense to start a turn, and he doesn't get any more. He's got 58% attack and defense start a turn, attack and defense 58% when performing an ultra super attack. So that will probably make this guy to like over 200k, 300k, not definitely not 200k, like 200, 220k. Assuming this gets him to like, you know, at least 100k defense. I would imagine it would with LR stats. I actually really like this part of his passive where he gets 15% attack with each attack received by allies, excluding Gohan. Similar to like how, you know, when Cell is beating up, the Cell Juniors are beating up all his friends, Gohan's just getting like mad and angry, and then he gets 59% attack when HP falls below 58%. I think this guy will probably just like hit like a freight train. He'll be doing like, you think like Tech Gohan, he'll be making Tech Gohan with all his restrictives look like a wuss. This guy will be hitting like 30 million damage. Yeah, and that's kind of what I wanted. His links, Super Saiyan, I don't think he's actually gonna be hitting 30 million, but I'd imagine he's gonna be hitting like 15 million around there. Because I didn't want to make him a nuker, because if he was a nuker, I think he would just like legitimately do way too much damage, and like even if he had 0 defense, you'd still run him. Like literally 0. But yeah, his links are Super Saiyan, Prepared for Battle, Shocking Speed, Kamehameha, Saiyan Warrior Race, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. So just solid link sets, solid link set. I took off Gaze of Respect because that link is terrible. His categories are Hybrid Saiyans, Full Power, Goku Family, Youth, Enters of Cell Saga, Kamehameha, Bond of Master and Disciple, Super Saiyan 2, Exploding Rage, All Out Struggle, Miraculous Awakening, and Actually, I think I'm gonna add what I want for Physical Trunks' EZA, who I would predict is getting an EZA during the celebration too. Hold up, be right back. So now I have Physical Trunks is EZA pulled up, and honestly, he really doesn't need much. I just changed his leader skill to the ones the other 90% leaders are getting, 120% across the board. 12 to 17 key super attack is actually just the same. His 18 key raises it by 30%. He gets his passive is 3 key, 150% across the board. Not to HP, you know what I meant. To attack and defense, high chance to perform a crit, super stain category allies, 2 key plus 2 and 20% attack and defense. This Trunks, he does hit fine. Like, he doesn't hit super hard, but I kind of tried to give him, you know, a little bit more damage without him going too ridiculous, because he does have a high chance to perform a crit. Maybe I can just, you know, add attack and defense for his 18 key. But I mean, at that point, he might be too good. I mean, it's really easy to make these guys super busted, but like, I like that Majin Vegeta, and I was like, when I first looked at his details, I thought he was like top 5 bare minimum, and then like I saw him in game, and I'm like, wow, this guy's, he's good, but he's not like crazy, and I need these units to be crazy. What I want is STR Broly. What I want is Goku and Frieza. Like, those units are incredible. So yeah, that Super Saiyans is that's a pretty big cat. Like, that's a lot of people, you know, and it makes sense because, you know, he's the second Super Saiyan, and yeah, and he gets 150% attack and defense. You know, I think it was 120%. It was 120% attack initially. So I just gave him some defense. You know, he's basically the same dude. Like, he really doesn't need much. I think at this point he would be very good, like very good. Would he be, like, who are the top 10 units? Would he be better than Videl? Definitely. I would argue he's definitely better than Videl. Would he be better than Vegeta? Super Vegeta? I would probably say so. Who's number, that bothers me. Who's number, like, 6 and 7 in this game? 7 is Frieza, Goku and Frieza. 6 is Janemba. Would this guy be better than both of them? Janemba is really good defensively. This Trunks, if you get a lot of his 18 key attack built up, he will be hitting pretty hard and having pretty solid defense, I'd imagine. Like, I imagine this guy would be having like 400k defense after you get most of his passive built up. But he might even have more than that, I don't know. I'm not a mathematician. I just want this guy to be like broken ridiculously good, because the last 2 summonable EZAs, man, they aren't it. They're big misses. Majin Vegeta is good, but like, he's just not good enough to me. I don't know. I think these guys need to be top. Like, these guys are the first LRs. Like, they're supposed to be, you know, incredible. Like, this is the back. Everybody talks about 2017. Like, oh my God, 2017, the golden age. You know. So, I mean, I think these guys should just be broken ridiculous anyways. I mean, they're LRs. LRs, at the end of the day, should be really good. And this guy, along with his EZA, would be getting his super attack Riva to his 18 key. So, yeah, that's about it. Hopefully I made this guy good enough. I think so. But, I mean, if I didn't, raise 150% to 200%, okay? He needs to be good, okay? But anyways, yeah, that's it. That's mainly what I'm thinking for the Cell game celebration, the 350 million download celebration. Cell games, oh boy, so exciting. But I mean, man, no Super Saiyan Goku and Frieza, no Saiyan Saga Vegeta and Goku, no, man, no fusing Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Like, people complain about I feel like people complaining about the fusions and people complaining about the Cell games again are 2 different things. Cell is a good villain, like, he's good, but he's not as good as Frieza. Stop it, like, he's just not. Goku is cool. He's fine. He's the main character. Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is obviously very cool, but like, I mean, he's like the only thing in the celebration, like, that's like unbelievably god tier. I mean, I guess it's the same for Gogeta and Omega, but like, I don't know. Man, There's something I can't even put my tongue on it, but it like the Cell Saga just it feels too soon. Like there's no way that they should be going back to the Cell Saga. Like they didn't really like put Cell Saga like Dokkan Fests. They just dropped Super Vegeta. It's like, okay, we're moving into the Cell Saga now. It's like, oh, okay, that's cool, I guess. Anyways, yeah, I guess that's it for me. Thanks for stopping by.